You always know if you're in trouble if the principal closes the door after you're in, and he closed the door, and I'm going, uh-oh, something is not good here. They said very little. They punched in a phone number and you could hear all the beeps, and it was a long phone number, so I knew it was long distance. And on the other end of the phone was Bob Ezrin, one of the greatest producers, if not the greatest producer of all of Canada and perhaps the world. He said, congratulations, Norm, you're the inaugural winner of the first Juno Award for Teacher of the Year.
We all have such a big connection with him because he cares about us so much, and he puts so much of his time into practicing with us. And he could go home at 2:30, but he stays here till 5 to watch us do our thing, and he sets us up to go play at all these schools and everything, and he just cares, you know?
This year I have a solo on trombone, and I was having a really hard time figuring out how I want it to sound, what notes I want to play, because it was an awkward scale, it was an awkward rhythm. So I sat in here for about 2 hours, and he just sat there and played it on keyboard over and over and over, all these different improvised runs. We wrote them down. He got me to play them all so that I could have the runs prepared to go out there and just put them together in my own order, which was really nice because without that I would have been able to go out and figure out how I wanted it to sound.
The name Evolutionary is appropriate because he has changed from a, by description, just an instrumental music class, one of your standard music classes, and created a revolutionary rock and roll music class. There's no other way to describe it.
The Evolutionary is a full credit course which happens after school. They are marked, attendance is taken just like regular school, and these kids rehearse 4 nights a week from the beginning of October till about the first week in March. They are booked every week to go out and to perform. So it's a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. It's just a band and a program that has really clicked and really worked. I'm very proud of what has been accomplished. For a band to last 37 years, the longevity of this band is truly incredible. And starting in 1979 and still going today, it shows value of what this band has gave to these kids.
You can see the darkest side of me. No one will ever change the same. I'm alive. It's never real me. Somebody else can say
I get a very, very small budget of $571 a year to run an entire music program and a band. So when I received that funding, that $10,000 grant from MusiCounts, in came some saxes, in came a guitar, in came patch cords, some microphones. It was a lifesaver for me back then because we were hurting very badly, and it just augmented the program, and it allowed kids to play and allowed kids to sing. The change was instant. The kids saw this stuff come in from MusiCounts, and they were so excited to I mean, to have an instrument that actually played, to have mics that actually worked, and patch cords and guitars. When these kids saw what it came from MusiCounts, they were just flabbergasted and were amazed. I would say they were so impressed that there was people in this world, or an organization in this world, that thought enough of them to do this for them.
I would most definitely recommend that other schools apply for grants such as MusiCounts, because as an administrator for a school, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to be able to properly outfit a music department and to give it the attention that it deserves on a year-to-year basis. So I would say that any school administrator should be encouraged to support an application to a program like MusiCounts, because it's only going to benefit their kids in more ways than their budget could probably allow on a year-to-year basis.
Two looks like a